No music, no music, no music. I want music, I want music, I want music, I want music. Play me music, play me music, play me music. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Oh goodness. Patience. Patience is a virtue. How quaint. Yes. That's not what I'm doing. Yes. I guess I'll read because we can't listen to music. And here we go. 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 Wolfman gave me a comic book back in '85, silver, in a so I mean not cellophane, but in one of them comic book sleeve things. It was nice. I never did even open it because it was so nice. I didn't read it or anything, but I remember the picture on it. I don't know what happened to that. Well, oh yeah, I know that poster my Aunt Liz gave me. She said it said, um, um, if you love something, set it free. If it's yours, it'll come back to you. If it doesn't, it was never meant to be. I used to have that poster on my wall when I was in high school. Some of the other clubs had decided they had had enough. The party was over. They had all their people accounted for, so it was time for them to leave Porterville. But I decided the Hells Angels were not leaving without all their members. We were going back in. The Oakland Hells Angels, along with a couple of Purdue and Slave members, we turned the bikes around and headed south back toward Porterville with revenge on our minds. The cops had the main bridge blocked off, and we couldn't get past, so we blocked off the other side of the bridge, meaning if the cops wouldn't let anybody into the town, then we sure as fuck weren't gonna let anybody out. The cops threatened to arrest us, and we were ready to fuck them up and fight back and forth, hurling threats, sneer, and spit, a true Mexican standoff. Then an officer from the highway patrol came over to talk to us. He had stars on his collar, and to this day I've never seen so many stars on a CHIP uniform. He came over and wanted to speak with me, Sonny Barger. Who was I the man? I was pissed off but calm. I told him the Porterville police still had a few of their guys. All we wanted was to get them back. My deal was this: I'd post $25 bail, forfeit it, and then get the hell out of Dodge. Come on inside here, Sonny, he said. We need to talk this over. After we spoke, the Purdue Hells Angels Hell's Angel, just one. And one of the slaves and I got into the patrolman's car to go see the Porterville chief of police in town. We met and I explained our terms and told him that I would post a $25 bail for all 4 guys. The chief said he had calculated a $50,000 bond. Then I got agitated as hell. "Take me the fuck out of here," I said, and stormed out the door. The chip with all the stars seemed anxious to settle the matter. I reminded him of our $25 offer. He left and went out into the office with the other highway patrol officer. He came back out. "How about 50? Deal." We passed the hat, bailed 4 guys out, and then all headed back out of town toward the group still waiting for us at the skating rink. We were pretty satisfied with what had gone down. It was getting close to a Sunday sunrise, so everybody started heading out. As the cops, as usual, were waiting and began pulling over groups of motorcycle riders and handing out tickets for infractions like high handlebars, muffler violations, and other small-time shit. They'd finish up, and then a few more miles down the road, more cops would stop the same riders again and write them up another batch of tickets for the same shit. The 250 cops in the area, they decided to do only what they know how to do, and that's play cop. There were sure enough of them around. The situation was all of a sudden out of hand again. I pulled off the road not far from where yet another group of bike riders was still being ticketed. I got up and it's getting obnoxious. I got up and stood on the seat of my bike and announced our intentions to everyone within earshot. The Oakland Hells Angels are going north. Anybody who wants to go with us can go. But when we leave here, we're leaving and not fucking stopping for another fucking ticket. If they stop us, we fight. Anybody who doesn't want to fight, stay here. We took off as a group, slow and easy but loud, gunning our engines north all the way home. It was deafening. If they wanted to stop us, then they'd have to catch us, roadblock us, or knock us off our bikes first. Looking back, when I stood on my bike, it was at that moment that the Oakland Hells Angels became a force to be reckoned with. We weren't about to get fucked over. The Oakland chapter assumed a special leadership position within the entire Hells Angels Club. I learned that when you take a stand against the cops, they know better than to fuck with you. Elsie and I were getting home one night in December of 1965 when I got a phone call from a member's girlfriend. She sounded a little drunk and shaken up. She was calling from a bar in Oakland, O-Town for some people. The Hells Angel was inside. A Hells Angel was inside the. Must be she, but it looked like the. Yeah, the Hells Angel was inside, she mumbled, and he was about to get into a lot of trouble. I got the name of the joint, packed a little .25 automatic pistol, jumped on my bike, and rode over there. It was Friday night after work, and it seemed like everybody in Oakland was getting drunk and rowdy. There was someone in a bar who owned a chrome shop across the street, and he had about 6 or 7 friends and employees with him. He was really getting mouthy. The Angel was motherfucking him. It was in the air. There was going to be a fight. When I walked into the bar, the 400 Club, I could almost smell who the asshole was right away. He was acting like a tough guy in front of his employees. I pulled my Angel brother aside. "Let's get out of here now." But then the crime